puedes decir que no? ¿Cómo decirte que te quiero? Que muero por tu amor. Yo no he perdido la ilusión, ni el tiempo ni la razón. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, el que trata mal yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Tu cuerpo y el mío juntitos bailando. Tu boca y la mía felices gozando. Vas moviendo la cintura, sube la temperatura. Yo te regalo mi universo, ya no lo pienses más. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Déjame decirte, mami, una cosita. Yo te doy lo que tú necesitas. Solo quiero que tú seas mía. Quiero hacértelo. La luna yo te bajaré. Mi corazón te lo daré. Conmigo vas a enloquecer. Yo quiero estar contigo. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Oye, él no te quiere, no sabe cuidarte. Oye, yo tengo un mundo para darte. Yo solo quiero cuidarte. Oye, mueve la cintura. Oye, que seas mía toda la vida. Solo eso quiero.
Hey, Speedy, welcome to the show for everyone. This is Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. We bring you sports moments of your life, and I am Benny Kuji. All right, it's amazing when we talk about sports here. It's been a wonderful day. So much sporting activities all around the globe, and especially football, where a lot of things have been happening, and I don't know where to actually start because my Chelsea fans, I think Chelsea fans are beginning to get confused right now, and I think we want to talk about Chelsea today. But first, let's start with Manchester United. Manchester United, they are doing exceptionally well right now. Manchester United defeated Aston Villa 3-2 to guarantee their spot qualifying for the Champions League. I think Carrick on the wheel of steel, he's giving Manchester United that result that they want. I think maybe one day we'll have to discuss this. Is it not time for the management to finally give Carrick this position, this job on a permanent base? That is what I'm just taking on the permanent basis. Shouldn't Carrick be given this job? Manchester United came out very, very fine, and even Bruno Fernandes broke that record held by David Beckham, the longest pass, a very long pass by Beckham that have been there for a long time. Bruno Fernandes broke that record today. Everything seems to be working out for Manchester United. Currently, the 47th minute, Liverpool taking on Tottenham. Tottenham is a team that I just think that almighty Tottenham may be relegated this season. If they don't just put their acts together, Tottenham may be relegated this season. They play woefully in the Champions League, and right now, against Liverpool, they've not been good. Also, Liverpool already leading by a lone goal. I'll keep you updated on that one later. I'll give you all the scores for today's game and yesterday's games. Also, we'll update you on that one. But the topic of discussion today is Chelsea. Will Chelsea qualify for the Champions League next season? That is the question we are asking today. The way things are going, I am doubting if Chelsea will be playing, if the world champion will be playing in the Champions League next season. That is my question. And also a little spice to it. I want to hear from both Chelsea fans and other fans. Should Chelsea be regretting sacking Enzo Maresca right now, going by what Liam Rossini is offering right now? Will Chelsea fans be regretting sacking Enzo Maresca? All of that will come up during the show. But first of all, let's bring you up to speed with the latest sport news around you and around the world. Nigeria's Super Eagles will now face 2026 FIFA World Cup bound teams Jordan and Iran in friendlies in Antalya, Turkey. The Jordanian Football Federation JFA has announced. The four-nation invitational tournament was originally scheduled to take place in the Jordanian capital, Amman, but has been moved due to the ongoing conflict in the Middle East. The dates for the series of friendlies remains unchanged. The Super Eagles will first face Iran on Friday, March 27, before taking on first-time World Cup qualifiers Jordan 4 days later. Costa Rica will also feature in the tournament. Africa's reigning champions, Nigeria's The Tigress, will face host nation France today in what many observers regard as one of the standout fixtures for the FIBA Women's World Cup qualifying tournament in Lyon. Although Nigeria have already secured qualification for the forthcoming FIBA Women's World Cup in Berlin, and France also assured of their place after Nigeria's win over Philippines, today's encounter is expected to provide a stern test for Nigerian side against the Olympic silver medalist. Head coach Reina Wakama has urged her player to display resilience and discipline as they prepare to confront the highly rated French team. According to Wakama, the Tigress must overcome the slow start that have characterized their performance in the tournament so far. And back to our topic of discussion. It has been a week that felt like a lifetime for Chelsea FC. Just a few days ago, the Blues were left bruised in the French capital, suffering a heavy 5-2 defeat to PSG in the first leg of the Champions League round of 16 tie. And for European, and if the European heartbreak wasn't enough, the domestic struggle deepens this weekend with a stinging 1-0 home loss to Newcastle United at the Bridge. The big question tonight: do you see Chelsea actually see Chelsea in the Champions League next season? They are currently sitting in 5th place. If Liverpool wins their game today, they will be going to 6th place, and they are trailing the top 4. And with their current European run hanging by a thread, the path back to Continental's elite look steeper than ever. We are also asking about the man in the dugout, Liam Rossini. He stepped into the fire after Enzo Maresca was shown the door on New Year's Day. A man who, let's not forget, just delivered the FIFA Club World Cup and the Conference League trophy. Chelsea fans have a saying: sack the coach, win a trophy. But with results stalling, was letting Maresca go a mistake they will regret, or can Rossini find a way to keep the silverware tradition alive? And the question I'm asking the question again: do you see Chelsea qualifying for the next UEFA Champions League? And should Chelsea be regretting the sack of Enzo Maresca right now? The numbers to call is 0808 427 5464. I'll take the number again: 0808 427 5464. You can also be part of the show when you comment on our Facebook. The Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. Once you comment, I'll be here to read your comments live. Now, let's get. I actually want to hear from the Chelsea, especially the Chelsea fans. I want to hear from you. It's a big one right now. Chelsea are not doing well under Liam Rossini. I listened to some Chelsea fans. They say he's one person that loves giving the press information, talking to the press, talking well, speaking well, and all whatnot. That is what he's just good at. Coming to play, he is not delivering what Chelsea is known for. And there's also these Chelsea fans that believe that sacking a coach for Chelsea always deliver the goods. Okay, we have a caller already. Hello.
Good evening, Benny Kuji.
Good evening and welcome to the show.
Yes, I'm Ogundo.
Ogundo Emos, you're welcome.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
I'm calling from Sabongidaga.
Go on.
Chelsea problem started when they sacked about Tuchel. That's when the problem started.
Yes.
And right from then, the condition has started going from bad to worse.
But under Maresca, did it actually go from bad to worse? Maresca gave them the Club World Cup and the Conference League.
Yes, he did so. That is that's why I told you that. That is when the problem started. When Maresca was brought in, we saw it as the savior, the savior of Chelsea. But later on, they sacked him again and went for the new coach. What were the qualities of the coach they sacked Maresca to bring him? What was his profile? So I don't see Chelsea going anywhere. They will not qualify for the Champions League. They sold all the players they have. They went and bought about 50% of the present Chelsea squad now are inexperienced players, which can't withstand any pressure. The momentum we know Chelsea for having is no more there again. There is no fighting spirit, no nothing. So I don't see them qualifying for the Champions League. Thank you.
So for you, Chelsea, are you a Chelsea fan?
Yes, we're going to be a Chelsea fan.
So are you regretting the sack of Maresca right now as a Chelsea fan?
But even before Maresca, when Chelsea sacked Tuchel, I started complaining. I even discussed that with you on this.
Yes, I remember that.
Yes. That you have big yams, you went and bought cassava. Cassava.
But cassava is also food.
No. I can't sell my yams for cassava sake. So just need time to rebuild, and they must hire a world-class coach to take them out of this quagmire. Thank you.
All right, thanks for that one. Okay, the first caller, Gunemos is already, he has already opened everything up for the show. He's saying, as a Chelsea fan, even before the sack of Maresca, he has already started regretting. The sack of Thomas Tuchel was actually what pissed him off. Chelsea shouldn't have sacked that guy. He delivered and he was building the team to what they wanted. The style of play, the attack, the defense, everything was okay. The quality of players that they were purchasing, they were buying, everything was going fine, and then they sacked him, and they brought what was his name? I can't remember his name now. They brought him, and after that, everything just started going down the drain before they finally signed Maresca. Maresca came in. Maresca tried his own best, won the Club World Cup, and then after the Club World Cup, won the Conference League. And then after that, they sacked him. They brought him Rosinho. And I'm asking you, as a sport fan and as a Chelsea fan, if you're a Chelsea fan or a football fan, call us on this number to tell us what your take on this is. The number is 0808 427 5464. 0808 427 5464. You can call us and tell us, do you see Chelsea qualifying for next season's Champions League? Manchester United are doing their homework very, very fine. Liverpool right now, they are actually playing, and if they are, this is the 59th minute, Liverpool is beating Tottenham 1-0. If it stands that way, that means Arsenal will be up there with 70 points, Manchester City 61 points, Manchester United 53 points, Liverpool 51 points, Aston Villa 51 points, and Chelsea will be 6th position with 48 points. Can Chelsea actually qualify for the Champions League? That is the big question today on the show. Call us on our number. The number is 0808 427 5464. 0808 427 5464. Do you see Chelsea qualifying for Champions League football next season, or Chelsea may not just be in the Champions League? They will go to play Thursday night football. I remember back then when players like Ashley Cole and others would say they don't play Thursday night football. Will Chelsea be going back to Thursday night football? That is the question today. Okay, now let's just take a look at this critically. Right now, they call Chelsea the enigma of West London. Chelsea, we all know Chelsea, that it's a club that since Abramovich bought Chelsea, we know Chelsea to be a club that hires and fires just for the result. During the Abramovich era, it was just for the result. If you don't give him what he wants, he fires the coach and brings in the person that he feels will deliver the goods. But since the Blue Co bought Chelsea from Abramovich, things have changed. Chelsea, of course, they've won a couple of trophies along the way, but the problem right now, they've also been sacking coach left, right, and center, just like Abramovich. But the problem is, when you see during the Abramovich era, even before the sack, all Chelsea fans can categorically tell you that this coach will be fired. But in the case of the current Chelsea side that we know now, a coach will be doing just fine, winning trophies, delivering the goods, maybe just some few misunderstanding, and then they let him go. And then the coach they bring in seems not to fit with what the fans know. Right now, Chelsea fans are complaining about Liam Rosinho, and that is why I'm asking the fans: do you think that with Liam Rosinho, Chelsea can qualify for the Champions League? And is Chelsea, or are Chelsea fans regretting the sack of Enzo Maresca? The number to call us. Let's hear your take on this. The number to call is 0808 427 5464. I'll take the number again: 0808 427 5464. You can also comment on Facebook. The Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. Once you comment on Facebook, I'll be here to read your comments live. Now, the probability for me, the probability of Chelsea qualifying for the Champions League, it's high. For me, I still think it's high, but it's not guaranteed because Chelsea right now they are in 6th place, and there's still the possibility that England will get that final spot to make it 5 spot for England, because the coefficient table, I think England is still leading that coefficient table. Even after the last match, they did so poorly. I think that coefficient table, England will still get that one. And then if Chelsea can make it up to 5th, they will be in the Champions League. And I don't see Aston Villa actually doing very much. Aston Villa are not currently doing very well. The last 3 games, Aston Villa lost their last 3 games. In the last 5 games, they won 1, draw 1, and lost 3. While Chelsea in the last 5 games, draw 2, lost 2, and won 1. So I think Aston Villa themselves are not doing very well. Yes, that is what I think. And then for Chelsea right now, the problem I see is that Liverpool is the only problem. Liverpool are beginning to rediscover themselves. They are actually doing very, very well right now. And if Liverpool keep it up, also I think Manchester United, we should not even go to Manchester United. Manchester United have rediscovered themselves, and they are just on their own planet. They are just in their own planet right now. So for me, the verdict is that Chelsea, if everything goes on well, Chelsea can still qualify based on the fact that England will still get an extra spot. And I don't just see Aston Villa going through, because Aston Villa are not doing well. What about, let's talk a little bit about Enzo Maresca before I'll give the scores, the live scores, and then other matches that have been played yesterday. Enzo Maresca and Liam Rossini. I think for me, as a football fan, I think Chelsea did a very wrong call sacking Maresca. But maybe it's the board that it was because of disagreement. I think what they sacked Maresca wasn't because of what was happening on the pitch. It was more of the board control and its powers. That is what happened. But they want a coach where they can control in Liam Rossini, and they have it. If Liam Rossini can deliver what they want and they can control him, I think that is good and fine. But when you talk of management, Maresca is way, way above Liam Rossini. Okay, let's just go back and give the results right now. 66 minutes, Liverpool 1, Tottenham 0. Earlier on today, Crystal Palace played a goalless draw with Leeds United. Leeds United had a red card in that one. Manchester United showed their class, defeating Aston Villa 3-1. Tottenham, Nottingham Forest played a goalless draw with Fulham. Other matches in the Bundesliga, Werder Bremen lost to Mainz 2-0. Freiburg currently playing Union Berlin and is 0-0. 67 minutes. Stuttgart versus RB Leipzig later on today. In the Italian Serie A, Verona lost to Genoa at home 2-0. In a game between Cagliari and Pisa. 2 red cards in that one. Pisa won that one. Pisa won that one 3-1 against Cagliari. And then Bologna defeated Sassuolo 1-0 at home. Sassuolo were at home. Halftime, the game between Como and AS Roma. AS Roma is leading that one 1-0. I trust what is his name? Cesc Fabregas is going to do something special. That is one coach I can't wait for him coming to England. Cesc Fabregas, we all know him, excellent player in his playing days, one of the best passers of football. Now he's a coach and he's doing well in Comos. Okay. And Lazio versus AC Milan later on today. Those are the matches we have to tell you about right now. Okay, let's go to yesterday's game and give you the latest what has happened in yesterday's game in the Premiership. Burnley played a goalless draw with AFC Bournemouth. Sunderland lost to Brighton 1-0. Arsenal defeated Everton 2-0. Chelsea lost to Newcastle United 1-0. And West Ham United played a 1-0 draw with Man City. Remember our what we discussed yesterday. Manchester United finally getting that draw. A lot of us said yesterday that Pep Guardiola was just doing mind games. Later on today, he came out to say that the title race is not over. After saying that if they drop points, the title race is over. Now he's saying that it's not over. That's coaches for you. I mean, La Liga, Genoa defeated Athletic Club 3-0. Atletico Madrid defeated Itafi 1-0. Real Oviedo 1, Valencia 0, Madrid 4, Elche 1. I think this is the much we can take on the show right now. We will still be here tomorrow to talk more on Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. From me to you, as I always say, God bless your heart. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Oh yeah. Déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oh yeah. Él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Él te jura un falso amor. Es un abusador. Juega con tu corazón. Sabes decir que no. La ilusión, el tiempo ni la razón. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, el que trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Tu cuerpo y el mío juntitos bailando. Felices gozando. Vas moviendo la cintura, sube la temperatura. Yo te regalo mi universo, ya no lo pienses más. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Déjame decirte, mami, una cosita. Yo te doy lo que tú necesitas. Solo quiero que tú seas mía. Quiero hacértelo. La luna yo te bajaré. Mi corazón te lo daré. Conmigo vas a enloquecer. Yo quiero estar contigo. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Oye, él no te...
As King Radio 98.5